The underlying premise of the Voice for Hope activity is that people who are in the natural healing world have learned about all kinds of aspects of integrating their own health, their own body, their own self-healing capacity. The whole world of natural healing rests upon the notion of the innate intelligence of the body. The natural healing world encourages and helps and feeds the body's own ability to heal itself. What we're working on here, underlying our whole political approach, is the notion that we can engage the innate intelligence of the body politic. Today we have with us Michael Osterlink, who's been with us from the beginning with Voice for Hope, and is a lobbyist in Washington, D.C., a lobbyist and policy educator, has been here for the last 13 years, and has gotten well connected with the leadership, both the House and the Senate, and with the key players in the healthcare world. Michael, you're on.
Great, thanks, Jim. So, one thing I would encourage everyone to do is when you're coming to Washington, D.C. to meet with your member of Congress or their staff, is to consider that this is the beginning of a relationship, which is something that Jim and Lori talk about in detail in their book, The Transpartisan Imperative.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Witzling. I grew up and was educated in Wisconsin. Our high school had an award-winning experimental program in political science. I did my undergraduate work in political science, and then I went to law school, all in Wisconsin. Now I'm a lawyer, practicing with Jim and Betsy here with us, and part of that is helping out with Voice for Hope.
I'm Denise Lewis-Premshak, and I'm CEO of Voice for Hope. And I am here today to continue the training that it has been delivered so far by Jim and Michael Osterlink and Sean on what kinds of things to expect and how to navigate this strange new world of visiting your congressman.
Constituent meetings are just a very interesting and different experience. It's a different language than pretty much any other meeting you're going to go to. It's not a business meeting. It's not a family dinner. It's just unique.
The first and most important thing is introducing yourself and having them understand what you are doing as a practitioner or as a consumer of alternative medicine in order to establish yourself as someone who cares about this particular thing.
Hi, my name is Linda Benko, and I am from Winchester, Virginia.
I'm Antoine Vagnini, and I'm a therapist, healer. I do mainly massage, body work.
How did the meeting go?
The meeting went well.
So it was pretty good. We both felt very, very good.
There was curiosity on her part because she was not really familiar with alternative healing work.
So today I met with Matt Connolly, who's the health department staffer for Congressman Waxman. Congressman Waxman is the congressional representative for the 33rd District in California, which luckily now, because of some redistricting, covers where I live in El Segundo and the South Bay.
And today I had the pleasure and the honor to talk to Patience, who is a staff member for Connolly, who is a congressional representative of my district in Northern Virginia, District 11.
I'm going to talk to some of my healing community and see if we can be there for some of those forums.
We had a wonderful conversation about Voice for Hope and what Voice for Hope does, and some of the concerns or things that we're interested in bringing more awareness to, as far as complementary and alternative healthcare modalities, and the fact that many people across the country, and certainly where we live in Southern California, are very open-minded to the possibilities and the potential that some of these modalities have to offer.
So, we started having the conversation with her, and then she came up with, this is what you can help us with.
And she wanted to know if we could have any solution to help her son, who has a very bad allergies to mosquito bites. And so we talked about that a lot. So the personal connection has been established.
She asked if we could go out into our community, in the alternative healing community, and create an awareness that this is something that needs to be focused on. So I'm going to do it.
Hopefully it's just the beginning of that relationship, a beginning of that dialogue, and we'll be able to work together to do good things.
If we were to try to walk the way we do politics, we would start out saying, should we walk on our right foot or our left foot? And we sort of have a debate, and we figure out some way to resolve that, maybe a vote or a coup d'etat or something, and we would end up hopping on one foot. That wouldn't work very well. So they'd say, oh gosh, let's try the other one. So we'd hop on the other foot. First the left foot, then the right foot. Hop, hop, hop. Then the really, really, really smart people, the best and the brightest would come up and say, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we hop on both feet? So then we become bipartisan. We hop up and down on both feet. What we're talking about is integrating the left and the right the way we do when we walk. We take a step with the left, a step with the right, a step with the left. It's integrated. It's using all of our capacities. It's engaging the natural intelligence that we have, that's staying balanced and having some momentum will actually help us make progress.